Hopefully that's a good little thumbnail because my arm is hurting. You know what time of the month it is. TBR time. I'm so excited. I really loved this video when I did it last time. It was really fun. So I'm gonna do it again for my April TBR. First, let's go over the March TBR. I actually did pretty decently. I went through like a little bit of a slump in March, so I didn't get to all the books that I really wanted to. So I read 5 out of the 8 books from last month. The only books I did not get to, well, okay. First, I started Powerless, okay? I'm like this much of the way, this much of the way through it. I'm hoping to finish this before March is done, but the books I did not get to were Firefly Lane and House of Leaves. Now, I'm really disappointed in myself for House of Leaves because the whole point of putting it on my TBR was that it was like the most intimidating, so it was like supposed to get me to read it, and I didn't. So it's okay. You can tell me in the comments how disappointed you are in me. So these are the 2 books I didn't get to, and then of course Powerless, which I feel like even if I don't finish Powerless in March, 5 out of 8 books, I feel like that's honestly pretty good. These 2 are gonna go back on the cart though, and we're gonna just start fresh for April. I did do some book shopping, so now we have a whole back row section, and it's not looking very organized, but that's okay. I didn't buy all of these books this month, by the way. I bought a few of these, but I did also go home to my parents' place and trade in some of the books I had here for new books that I haven't read yet. So I'm really excited for April. I feel like it's gonna be a really good month. It's like the last month of schoolwork I have to do until I graduate, which is super cool. And what else am I looking forward to in April? It's my boyfriend's birthday in April, so that's cool. So hopefully we get a good TBR to go along with my good vibes for April. We're gonna pick 8 prompts again from the jar because I felt like that was a really good number last time. So we're just gonna do that again, I think. Let's pick prompt number 1. I'm gonna go this one. The colors, by the way, I have like 3 different colors. They don't mean anything. I just wanted to have a colorful TBR jar. I knew I was gonna, yeah, I pulled book over 500 pages. So exciting. I already know what book I'm gonna do for this. I literally wrote this prompt for this book specifically, Iron Flame, which is the 2nd book in the Empyrean series. The 1st book is Fourth Wing, which I'm sure you've heard of because it's been, like, it blew up. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna be able to get this book out. That's the struggle with having a really packed TBR cart because you can't easily get the books out of the dang cart. All right, there we go. Wow, I only had to take off like half the cart to get to it. This is, I'm pretty sure, like over 600 pages, so it definitely works. Yeah, 600, try not to spoil it for myself. 623 pages. It is chunky, it's massive, but I really want to get to it. Don't really like fantasy, so, well, that's not true. I haven't really read fantasy, so not having acquired a taste for fantasy, I really liked Fourth Wing. I know it's really controversial. The way Fourth Wing ended, I was like, I need to know more. So I got Iron Flame. Funny story, actually. I literally got Iron Flame with my boyfriend. I made him take me to Costco so I could get Iron Flame. And then for our 2-year anniversary, he gave me Iron Flame, and I was like, really kind of you to remember that I was really excited for that book, but I already own it. This is the book I'm gonna pick. I'm super excited and also very nervous because it is so big. The 3rd book just got released, the name and the cover, Onyx Storm. That's super exciting, but it doesn't come out until January of next year. The first 2 books in the series came out in the same year. Are you telling me I have to wait over a year for the next book? So yeah, that's book number 1. What a great way to start, putting a 600-page book on the TBR. That's super exciting. Let's pick prompt number 2. Should I show you guys first? I'll show you guys first. Animal on the cover. I don't even know if I have a book that has animals on the cover. Hold on. Well, Red Rising has a wing on the cover, so we'll keep that in mind. By the way, all these Emily Henry books on here, definitely gonna get to them in April, so be on the lookout. I mean, this technically has a snake on the cover, but you can't see the snake head. Okay. Animal on the cover. Really, Morgan? What was I thinking? Like, what book did I have in mind when I picked this one? Oh! This has a little bird on the cover. Okay, this could work. This also has a snake on the cover. That's funny. I'm gonna go with The Dead Romantics by Ashley Poston. I put The 7-Year Slip on last month's TBR. I picked that and I read it and I loved it, so I immediately went and picked up The Dead Romantics. It does have a bird on the cover, so that's an animal on the cover. I'm so curious what book I wrote that prompt for because I don't remember right now. But yeah, I'm super excited to get to this book though because I really love The 7-Year Slip, and this one has a really interesting concept. It's about a ghostwriter who is kind of falling behind on her next story that she's supposed to write because it's supposed to be a romance book and she's going through a really awful breakup, so she's not looking forward to it. And she has a new editor, and when she goes to tell him that she's falling behind, he's like, pass, I don't care. And then she gets a call that her father passed away, and so she goes back to her hometown, and her family owns like a mortuary, and she can see ghosts, and she sees the ghost of her editor when she gets there. That sounds so convoluted. I don't think I'm explaining that well. Okay, not a bad TBR so far. The first 2 books are books that I was like really looking forward to getting to. So we'll see how this goes. Some of the prompts are like sticking to each other, but that's okay. The next book we have, or not the next book, the next prompt is bought for the cover. Oh, this is so easy. That's like all my books. I literally mentioned this in last month's TBR video. I specifically bought this book because of the cover. I just really love all the colors on there. It's super pretty. I feel like it's giving either fall or spring with all the flowers on there, but I feel like orange is a little bit more of a fall color, but it's fine. We're gonna pretend this is like spring coated, okay? We're gonna go with The Essex Serpent by Sarah Perry. Oh my gosh, the stack is already so tall because this is a thick book and this is a thick book. I'm a little nervous. Book number 4. What's gonna be? Free pick. Ooh! First of all, I could do the 3rd Michael Vey book because I feel like my boyfriend would kill me if I didn't get to that book this month. However, there's so many books that I really want to read. I want to read Heartless by Elsie Silver. I really want to get to that one. I really want to get to Daisy Hates. I want to get to Everyone in My Family Has Killed Someone. I'm gonna go Heartless. I'm gonna go No. Yes, no. Hold on. Let me look at the books on the back here. You know what? Yeah, no. I'm going with my gut. I'm gonna go with Heartless by Elsie Silver. This is the 2nd book in the Chestnut Spring series, and that's just a series of interconnected standalone romances. Cowboy romances, by the way. I read the 1st book, Flawless, for like a Valentine's Day themed video, and I loved it. I gave it 5 stars. So yeah, and everyone says this one is like their favorite out of the whole series, so I'm super excited to get to this one. We're halfway through. That makes me so sad. I really love doing these videos, so it's okay. Halfway through. Prompt number 5 is longest title. Oh dear. Okay. That's gonna take me a second. Let me look at all the titles. Everyone in My Family Has Killed Someone is 7 words long, so we need a title that beats 7 words. Okay, none of the ones on my cart beat that. Let me check my shelves super quickly. I'll be right back. There was not a book that beat that, so for the longest title was 7 words. We have Everyone in My Family Has Killed Someone by Benjamin Stevenson. This, I believe, is about a family of murderers. The main character in this family turned one of his, I think either his brother or his cousin in, and that said brother/cousin just got out of prison, and they are all meeting up in the snowy mountains for a family reunion. I have heard so many good things about this book. Everyone says it's super fun, like it's a fun little mystery to read, so I'm super excited. And it just happened to have the longest title. Honestly, so far, I'm really vibing with this month's TBR. 4 books on here that I bought recently that I really want to read, so that's good. So let's pick prompt number 6. And this is, there it is. Folded them too well. Ooh. Author new to me. Well, that's easy because that's a lot of authors. New to me, new to me, new to me, not new, new, not new, not new. Oh wait, no, I'm just kidding. These 2 are new. I don't know which one to go with. This has like too many options. I feel bad picking like an Emily Henry book knowing I already have a video planned for that, but it would be nice. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna pick a new book. I'm gonna go with The Storied Life of A.J. Fickery by Gabrielle Zevin. I know a lot of people love Tomorrow and Tomorrow. I'm pretty sure that won the Goodreads Choice Awards for Best Fiction 2023, but 2022 I'm pretty sure. If not, everyone loves it. I'm just not a huge fan of video games per se, so I was kind of gonna try this one out to see if I like her writing, and then if I do, then go pick up Tomorrow. That's book number 6. This is a chunky stack of books right now, guys. 6 books, so we have 2 more to pick from. Oh gosh. And we have Takes Place in the Future. Red Rising take place in the future, or is it like a separate world? I don't even know if I really want to get to that one yet. I'm a little intimidated. Oh, okay, wait, no. This one definitely takes place in the future because it says Seattle, Portland, Megalopolis. That's a weird word. And that doesn't exist, so it must in the future. So this definitely takes place in the future, so this is definitely an option. I almost picked this for my TBR last month, too. Ooh, does Appleseed take place in the future? Appleseed by Matt Bell takes place in the future. I didn't have him as a professor in my undergrad at ASU, but I've met him and he's super nice, and I've heard really great things about his books. Okay, I think we're gonna decide between these 2 books. This one is super chunky, so I'm a little hesitant to pick this one up. So I think I'm gonna go with Poster Girl by Veronica Roth, because it's a little bit shorter. I'm pretty sure this is kind of like a dystopian that focuses around like surveillance by the government. So that sounds kind of, oh, my TBR prompt fell back into the jar. So that sounds super interesting. So I think I'm gonna go with this one, which will be good because I've had this for a really long time. Okay, last book. Oh my goodness, I'm so sad. I genuinely enjoy this so much. I don't know why, but like I like not having a choice, but also having somewhat of a choice, you know what I mean? I like the prompts, I think it's fun. So let's try and get a really good prompt for book number 8. And green cover. Well, that would have been really great for last week when I was trying specifically to get books with green covers. We have The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. Don't ask why. Everyone read it in like high school and I never did. Like it wasn't a part of my assigned reading, so I feel like I'm missing out when people talk about it. I also have Half a Soul by Olivia Atwater. However, I know what book I'm gonna pick because my boyfriend would be so disappointed if I didn't. So let me go grab it. I'll be right back. The book that I'm gonna pick with a green cover is book number 3 in the Michael Bay series, Battle of the Ampere. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but this is by Richard Paul Evans. This is a young adult science fiction series about Michael Bay, who has these electric powers. He can literally zap and electrocute people, and he finds out that there are more kids like him. This evil dude named Dr. Hatch is trying to collect them all. Kind of like Pokemon, collect them all. No, not like that. The first 2 books they're really good. They're super fast paced too. I just am not a huge science fiction person, so it takes me like a little bit to get into it. No, that's not what I'm saying. I need different books in between because I just can't read science fiction back to back, which is really good. There's a lot of books in here that are like continuing on in series, which definitely need to be doing. So let's get these all in order, not in a order that I picked them in, but in order of heights because I don't like it when they're not in height order on my cart. So the first book for this month is a book over 500 pages, and I am picking Iron Flame by Rebecca Yarros. And then the next book takes place in the future. I'm going to be reading Poster Girl by Veronica Roth. The next book, it's fine. It's fine. The next book I'm going to be reading with a green cover is Michael Bay, Battle of the Ampere by Richard Paul Evans. No, can't fall over. Stay right there. Book number 4 with a animal on the cover. I'm going to pick The Dead Romantics by Ashley Poston. Book number 5 for an author new to me. I am going to be reading The Storied Life of A.J. Fickery by Gabrielle Zevin. For a book that I bought because of the cover, I'm going with The Essex Serpent by Sarah Perry. That is a really hard title to say, by the way. For a book with the longest title, I'm going to be picking Everyone in My Family Has Killed Someone by Benjamin Stevenson. And the last book on this month's TBR is free pick, and I am going with Heartless by Elsie Silver. that's my April TBR. Hopefully I really enjoy these books. I'm super excited to get to all of them. I definitely think this is like a really good TBR for this month. Let me know what books are on your TBR for April. Let me know if you've read any of these books and if you liked them. Let me know if I should be looking forward to or being scared of any of these books on this TBR list. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!